is called Sanchita and Prarabdha. There is a bank of memory which determines the very shape and size of your body. There's another one which is right now in play. So two dimensions of karmic memory. Inarticulate memory, that there is memory but you can never articulate, but it's finding expression. When you see a chair, you know this is where you should sit, not there. You didn't think about it because there is a memory in you that this is where you must sit. When you see a glass, you know this is how you must hold. This is not simple. Without this knowledge, you cannot do this. There is an enormous memory which allows you to do almost everything automatically because an inarticulate memory is constantly in action. And there is articulate memory which is very minuscule part of your memory. The next dimension of intelligence is most important, this is called as chitta. This is an intelligence without an iota of memory in it, unsullied by memory. See, memory means a boundary. You guys are always dealing with information. Today you're in technology. I think memory does not mean what's here, memory means all over the place. Memory is a boundary. What I know is always a boundary. What I do not know is a limitless possibility, isn't it? We have misunderstood the power of ignorance. Our knowledge is always bound within boundaries. Our ignorance is boundless. So always in the yogic system, we identified with our ignorance, never with our knowledge. This is something we must do in a technology company, because that's where the possibility is. That is where the new terrain is, in your ignorance, not in your knowledge. So, chitta is unsullied by memory, it's just pure intelligence. Right now, if you eat an apple, it turns into a human being. You cannot do it with your brains. Even your brains were created by what you eat, isn't it? There is an intelligence here which is capable of transforming anything to this because it is making use of the memory in the manas and making this happen. But the most important dimension of your intelligence is chitta. In today's education systems, in today's social conditions, there is no effort to dip into deeper dimensions of our intelligence. We're just too enamored with our own intellect and now using this knife to stitch everything.
Well, you should know that even at Google, when we interview people, we have something called GCA that we look for, which is general cognitive ability. I suppose that would fall into that intellect dimension. Most of us weren't raised where we were told from an early age to identify with the cosmos. So is there any hope for us, or are we lost?
See, identifying with the cosmos is just another thought. As a thought, it doesn't do much, it makes people little airy-brained and they'll start acting funny. You become new agey, you know, I love the cosmos. It's very easy to love the cosmos because it's not here with you. You got to love somebody next to you, there's lots of problems. See, this wanting to set up boundaries, the instinct of wanting to set up boundaries is so deep. You see a dog peeing all over the place, not because he has some urinary problem. He's building a kingdom, you know? It's a pea kingdom, but it's a kingdom, all right? He's building a kingdom. Every human being also doing the same thing because there are two dimensions of your intelligence. One is designed to create self-preservation. One aspect of your intelligence is designed for self-preservation, which is your intellect. The chitta, that dimension of the intelligence is designed to make you expand. Once you have come as a human being, this is your issue fundamentally. Whoever you are, whatever you are right now in your life, you want to be something more. If that something more happens, you want to be something more. If that something more happens, you want to be something more. I'm sure you guys want to set up Google Maps for Mars. Yes, if that happens for the entire universe, if it's possible. Because this is the nature of being human. There is one dimension which always wants to expand, another dimension which always wants to build walls. You build a wall, you feel safe, after 2 days you understand the walls of self-preservation are also the walls of self-imprisonment. You want to break it? You break it and you put a new wall there and you think this is great, this is freedom. After some time you feel that's not it and you want to expand it. These two dimensions are not opposing each other, they are not diametrically opposite to each other. They are complementary. There is only one thing about you which needs preservation, that's your physicality. This body must be preserved, because if you break it, you can't fix it. Everything else in you right now, suppose I take out all your thoughts, all your emotions, all your ideas, all your philosophies, all your belief systems and thrash them right here, break them into pieces. You can come up with fresh thoughts, fresh emotions, fresh belief systems, fresh philosophies, just like that. So all those must be every day put into the… what do you call them? The shredder. You must have a pulverizer, because shredder means they'll go again, pick it up and fix it. You must have a pulverizer for yourself before you go to bed. Today's ideas, today's thoughts, today's belief systems, today's experiences, you must leave the dead to the dead.
Let me challenge that, because I thought something that Pavni said was very interesting. And she said almost the wound becomes the healer, or sometimes you hear the wounded become the healer. So you can take some of that. Can't you not transform some of those things that have been difficult and use that energy, use your intellect to do something for good?
See, the experience of life can cause two things. All this is nice when small things happen. When really major things happen to you, the wounds are so big for people, they don't heal in a lifetime, many of them, okay? So, the choice is just this. The experience of life, whatever happens to us, you can either make it into a wound or into wisdom. You can either become wise or you can become wounded. If you become wise, you will become a solution. If you become wounded, you will also become one more problem. It's a choice we have.
So where does this wisdom come from? How do we access, if we're so used to using one of these four, and probably like most of the people in the audience, I wasn't even aware of that there are these other dimensions. What's a starting point? What's a way to access beyond the intellect?
See, it's like this. Right now there is water in this glass. This is definitely not you, yes?
Yes.
But if you drink it, it becomes you. What is it that you did with this water, that something that's not you became you? When you say inclusiveness, this is all you're talking about. Something that is not you, you want to make it a part of you in some way, isn't it? So this is right now not you, but if you drink it, it becomes you. So what is it that happened technically for you is just this. Right now, I'm asking you, you take your right hand, all of you, take your right hand and touch your left hand. Is that you? Hello? Touch the chair on which you're sitting. Is that you? How do you know this? What is the basis of this? How do you know this is me and this is not me? Here there are sensations, here there are no sensations. Or in other words, what you are saying is, whatever is in the boundaries of my sensation is me, whatever is outside the boundaries of my sensation is not me, isn't it? Right now this is not me. If I drink it and include it into the boundaries of my sensation, this becomes me, isn't it? Now, the boundaries of your sensations are such that if you make your life energies very exuberant, you will see they will expand. If it happened to you, suppose, it should have happened to many of you, there was a moment in your life when you felt so joyful, tears came to you. Did it happen to you? You were so joyful or loving, tears came to you. At such a moment, if you take your hand and just put it 6 to 8 inches away from your body, right here